They say that in the world of tennis, love is just another match, unpredictable, thrilling, and impossible to hide forever. And lately, two names have been echoing through the whispers of the tennis world: Carlos Alcaraz and Emma Raducanu. It started quietly. Two rising stars crossing paths on different tours, exchanging a few smiles, a few glances, and then a few headlines. No one really knew what was going on, but those who were watching closely started to notice. They were appearing in the same places, more often than coincidence would allow. Then came China. Both players invited for tournaments, arriving almost at the same time. Cameras captured what looked like a casual moment: a laugh, a shared look, a walk through the city lights. And just like that, the world began to wonder, was this just friendship or something much deeper? Neither of them confirmed anything. They didn't have to. Sometimes silence says more than 1,000 interviews. Fans began piecing together the clues. The way Emma always seemed to be courtside when Carlos played. The way Carlos mentioned someone special, giving him confidence before matches. Little fragments of truth began to float through the noise, and soon the whispers turned into one burning question. Are Carlos Alcaraz and Emma Raducanu in love? The two young stars have more in common than people think. Both shot to fame at lightning speed. Both faced the same pressure, the same expectations, the same lonely nights in hotel rooms far from home. Maybe that's what drew them together. Not fame, not titles, but the rare understanding that only someone in the same storm could truly give. People close to them say it began with friendship. Two athletes supporting each other through tough seasons. But friendship, as we know, has a funny way of turning into something else. Those long conversations after practice, those messages sent across time zones, that shared look after a victory, when words aren't needed anymore. In China, the world caught a glimpse, just a glimpse, of what might be real. Witnesses described them walking together by the riverside, away from the crowds, laughing like two people who forgot who they were supposed to be. And yet, when asked by reporters, both simply smiled. No confirmation, no denial, just mystery. And maybe that's what makes it so powerful. Behind the scenes, sources whisper that both families already know. That introductions have been made, calls exchanged, even quiet discussions about what might come next. Nothing official, of course, not yet. But sometimes the future starts long before the world notices. Tennis fans have noticed something else too. When Carlos plays, Emma often appears nearby, cheering quietly, blending into the crowd. When Emma takes the court, Carlos is never far behind. Hoodie up, cap pulled low, but his eyes always following her every move. It's not something you can fake. It's something that simply shows. Still, fame comes with a price. Both players know that every move, every smile, every glance becomes a story. And maybe that's why they've kept their secret safe, hidden between rackets, match points, and unspoken promises. Those who've seen them together say it's effortless, like two people who understand each other without trying. They don't need to post pictures, they don't need to announce anything. The chemistry speaks for itself. And now, as both prepare for their next tournaments, one question lingers louder than ever. Will they make it official? Rumors swirl that both families have been quietly supportive, that what began as a spark has grown into something more serious, even talk of a future that extends beyond tennis. Maybe it's too early to say. Maybe it's already decided. But one thing feels certain: this is more than just gossip. This is the kind of story that the tennis world doesn't see often. Two young champions, finding connection amid the chaos of fame. Every glance across the court, every smile caught by the cameras, every whispered good luck before a match. It all adds to the story that no one can quite explain, but everyone wants to believe. And maybe that's the beauty of it. Maybe what makes this story special isn't confirmation or proof, but the mystery itself. Because sometimes the most powerful love stories aren't the ones that shout, they're the ones that hide in plain sight. Carlos Alcaraz and Emma Raducanu, two players at the top of their game, two hearts on parallel paths, meeting somewhere between victory and vulnerability. What began as rumor has turned into fascination, and what happens next? No one knows. But one thing's for sure, the world is watching. The cameras, the fans, the dreamers, all waiting for the moment when the story finally unfolds. Until then, their silence speaks louder than any headline. Because maybe, just maybe, behind every serve, every swing, and every stolen glance, there's a love story still being written. And if you listen closely, you can almost hear it. The quiet rhythm of two hearts beating somewhere beyond the spotlight. In a world where love and tennis.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after.